Looking left and right, geese were falling all over. I really had to bring my A game just because these guys were that good.
Come on, Decoy.
Hey guys, bird's right out in front.
We gotta go.
No, watch them. You just stand and watch them.
I was so far behind that thing on the first shot.
I'm a new face here. I'm Casey. We're also going to be trying something new, and that's waterfowl hunting. You guys might have seen me around on a few episodes here and there, whether it be fishing or turkey hunting or deer hunting. So this is early October. We're hitting out a back bay off the lake. We're going to be going after mostly puddle ducks. I'm with my good friend Jared, known him forever, and he's bringing his dog Tika along. So I've been duck hunting a long time, really cutting my teeth on this lake that we're hunting today. We're off a little back bay, but duck hunting is my favorite thing to do. I love chasing ducks. Yep. We have 60 days of the season. Central Wisconsin is a very heavily pressured area for duck hunting, and we hunt all public land. So these blinds are first come, first serve, so we have to get up early and try to beat, all the other hunters to the spot.
3 boats got here just now. I think we got here at the right time.
Sometimes we go out the night before. Sometimes we just get up really, really early to make sure that we're there and get the spot that we want. When I think of opening day in Wisconsin, it's pure chaos. It's mixed with chaos, jubilation, and just flat out fun. When we're done with the hunt, we always like to go back, hang out with a group of buddies. It's not all about killing, just getting out with friends, hanging out. That's the best thing about duck hunting, is the social aspect of it. You don't have to sit there and be silent the whole time. You can talk, you can conversate, talk about life, hang out with friends that you haven't got to see in a while, and then hopefully kill a few ducks along the way.
I think this will be good for you up here now. What do you think?
I think you're the best duck hunter in the world.
Wait till you see me shoot.
So today with our decoys, we like to keep it as natural as possible. So we're not trying to throw out 3-4 dozen decoys, because that just doesn't look real. This isn't a spot that's holding that many ducks. It's a small spot where they're coming to feed for a little bit and then leave. So we put out about 12 to 18 decoys, but the main thing that was important is getting motion. So whether that be from the spinning decoys or from an agitator or just a little vibrating duck butt, getting motion in the bay, because there wasn't much wind, getting motion in our spread was key, to our decoy spread.
Those are real ducks. 3 of them over the path.
It was the first 2 ducks of the year. They did exactly what we wanted them to do. Both Jared and I didn't come close to hitting them. Let's be honest, neither of us are good shots.
Still should have killed him. Not good. Oh, here it comes back. Here it comes back. Get back. That was terrible. I was so far behind that thing on the first shot.
So with the swing and a miss, Tika was really itching to get out and retrieve a bird. Luckily, we had a few coot swim in, and we were able to shoot a couple of them. She was able to go out, get her retrieves in, burn some of that energy, and really knocked the rust off for her too. So we were coming off a couple-week warm front leading up to opening day, and anybody that's hunt ducks know that warm front and south winds are not what you're looking for. So it's very quiet on the lake. Typically, it sounds like World War III, non-stop shooting. But today, for whatever reason, the birds just really weren't moving. A friend of ours, Noah, was sitting very, very close, and he never even picked up his gun. And right when we got done picking up decoys, we got a call from Noah. We thought our day was bad. He was broken down in the middle of the river, floating downstream. His fuel line was cracked, and we had to give him a tow back to the launch.
You're a toss. What kind of toss was that, you Sally?
So it was kind of a short morning in the blind. Not a lot of ducks were flying, so after talking it over with Jared, we decided to pull the pin and call it quits for the day. We're really looking forward as we see the forecast. There's cold fronts coming, northwest winds, and we think it's really lining up to be good next weekend.
Modern Hunter is brought to you by
Every hunter needs a good pack. I've been using Mystery Ranch's Treehouse 38 for a year now, and honestly, I put this thing through the ringer. We were just back from a bear hunt where this thing was totally like full of grease, oil, dirt, and I was a little worried because it's super soft. For us whitetail guys, right, you want it to be extremely quiet, and this pack is extremely quiet. I'm gonna be honest with you, I felt bad when we were on a bear hunt, how bad the pack looked. I got home, I hit it with Dawn dish soap and literally used a power washer and it cleaned the pack. It looks almost brand new. What I love about this pack, a couple things. One, it's got the silent entry in the front, and it's just a little clip, which makes it super, super easy to get in and out of the pack when you're up in a tree stand with absolutely no sound whatsoever, because it eliminates that zipper, it eliminates Velcro. And then when you get inside of the pack, it's got pockets everywhere. It's got access to your top pocket if you want it from the outside. When you flip it over, when it's hanging in the tree stand, I can literally open it from the other side, and that's where I put all my important stuff that you want to keep right in reach. I put everything in the exact same spot. So in the dark, I can just reach over and I know exactly where to find my extra release, or I know where to find my flashlights. Another great feature of this pack is it's got compression straps everywhere. So when you got all of your equipment in the inside, you cinch that bad boy down and it's not gonna make any noise when you're walking. Easily cinched on your clothes if you're carrying in your big heavy winter coat or your bibs, whatever, you cinch that onto the back. The beauty of this pack is I'm gonna have this for the rest of my life. I've already got 1 year under it. It's gonna last me another 10. It's well built. If you want more information, check out mysteryranch.com and you'll find out about the Treehouse 38 or the Treehouse 20.
When we're leaving the launch, it's really exciting because you never really know what the day has in store. You don't know if it's going to be a 20 or a 30 duck day. That's the best part about hunting in general, is the unknown. This time I'm really excited. I get to hunt with my old man who really brought me into the sport of hunting. I also get to hunt with my brother and my brother-in-law. And Noah had a pretty rough hunt last time, so I let him jump in the boat with me. Unfortunately, I have to be in a suit and tie by 9:30. My wife knows how much duck hunting means to me. She knows how much a cold front and a hard northwest wind can do for the ducks. She gave me the opportunity and let me go out and hunt ducks for a few hours. So as we were waiting for shooting light, we had a flock of green-winged teal land right in the decoys. We didn't know they were teal at the time because it was so dark, but we had to take the opportunity at those ducks just because we didn't know what the day would hold. Hey guys, right on the water.
See them? Yep. Ready?
The second wave of ducks came in. It was this massive flock of mallards, probably the biggest flock of mallards that I've ever had work on the cane beds, and they came in on a string. It was perfect.
Birds, birds, birds! Kill him! Oh man, who missed?
We were hunting a little bit different vegetation this time. These are called cane beds, and there's no dog. The wind is blowing, so we have to push out every time. And you guys might be wondering, why not just drive through the cane beds? Well, if you just drive through that, it rips up the roots, and those roots will never replant. So it's really important to us to not break the cane and push pull out to ensure that we have cover lasting, not just for the rest of the season, but for the rest of our lives. So the fact that we didn't have a dog, when you drop birds, it's a mad dash to get out there and get those ducks. Whether they're crippled or dead, stone dead, you don't know when the wind's blowing how hard it's gonna be to find them once they get out into the open lake. So we had to work as a team. Sometimes both boats would go out to chase ducks. Sometimes just one boat would go out to chase ducks. A lot of times we had to shoot cripples because that's what divers do.
Good shot, Noah.
There's always a guy in every group that thinks they shot every single bird. That's my brother, Justin. Doesn't matter if it's on my side of the spread, his side of the spread. If it falls, he's claiming it. And it gets a little old, but we just let him have it since he's the youngest.
I almost fell over on my first shot. Josh! Hey, delete that.
9:30 was inching closer and closer, and I thought I was gonna have to get going. And right when I started packing up my stuff, another big flock of bluebills wanted to come in the decoys. Extended the 9:30 time a little bit too far, but I still made it. And that flock came in just how you want them to.
Yeah, maybe we could take them coming this way. Okay. Coming right up our line. Take them.
So my dad and my brothers were able to stay out and hunt for a little bit longer. On my way back, they gave me a call and said, you need to get over here because we got a lot of ducks to clean. And it's days like this that make hunting so great. It's times that I'll never forget with my dad, and I cannot wait to be able to bring my son and my daughter along someday to go duck hunting on Lake Poygan like I have my entire life.
Coming up, Noah Rux and his friends take us on a wintry goose hunt that does not disappoint. You are watching Modern Hunter. This segment of Modern Hunter is brought to you by Mystery Ranch, built for the mission.
Hey guys, I'm Noah, or the one who broke down when Casey was duck hunting. So the best thing about goose hunting, can't break down.
I'd just blame your buddies.
I killed my biggest buck this year, early fall. For me, I love deer hunting more. So I push duck hunting and goose hunting. Even though I love to do it, I kind of push that on the back burner and just hunt a lot more for whitetails. With me killing my deer this early in the season, I had a lot of time to go out, goose hunt, duck hunt with Casey or Justin or with my buddies. So I got a phone call from one of my great buddies who's an avid goose and duck hunter. They had a goose hunt that was coming up, supposed to be really good. We looked at the weather, saw snow was coming in. Last hunt I had with them was in the snow. We did absolutely a killer job. So these guys do it so much. They are like a well-oiled machine. One person was getting the decoys out of the trailer and setting them outside. One person was grabbing them, setting them up where they wanted. The other two people were setting up the blinds. It was just going so fast. I felt like if I got in the way and helped them out, I was definitely going to slow them down. If they needed something, I was grabbing it for them. But most of the time, I was kind of hanging back. When they did need my help, it was to go grab corn stalks so we could brush in the blind. We jumped in with my buddy. We kind of figured out how we were going to do it. I thought we were going to just pull them out and use them. However, one of my buddies grabbed the chainsaw, fired it up, and told us to hang on. Yeah, it sounds a little dangerous. I thought maybe I would lose one of my toes. However, we were very careful. It was constant communication the whole time. Definitely was the fastest way to do it.
Guys, you tell me. The UTV's still not filled. It's up to you guys. UTV's full? Not full. Not full? You just would definitely put some more in there.
We filled up one of the trucks with full of corn stalks. We realized that daylight was coming fast. We were kind of just dusting off the decoys with some snow. There was a mad dash to get back in the blind. Someone yelled, "Goose." I really had to bring my A game just because these guys were that good. Nice shot. After the two geese came in, we absolutely knew it was going to be a great day. Geese started coming in from in front of us, behind us, the sides. Some giant flocks started to work with us. Looking left and right, geese were falling all over, just adding up fast.
Just forget 11 geese so far. Still snowing. Yeah, they're still coming in.
Guys, geese coming in. Go inside. Come on, geese.
Birds. Coming above. So with geese still coming in, we were getting close to our limit. We're watching how many more we have to shoot. There wasn't even time to get breakfast yet. We were kind of debating in the blind, hey, should we go out somewhere or should we not? It might have been his first time. I'll give him a little break, but we still have next year. He'll have time to get better.
Modern Hunter is brought to you by
If you got your Maverick blind already placed in that perfect spot, here's a way to make it better. That was so sweet. Here's a little tip for all you turkey hunters. If you know where the birds like to roost in the spring and you know where they want to go, which is out to these ag fields to pick, right? I'm going to put my blind right in between. But how do you get the birds to funnel right past the blind? What I like to do is I like to find a spot, and this is a food plot here. Yeah, it's just like to kick it so it has some fresh dirt in a few different spots here and there. But what it's going to look like is a turkey is coming here and they're scratching a little bit in areas and looking for feed. This isn't doing anything illegal. It's just giving them fresh dirt that they can pick in. If you have a spot where they like to sand or they like to dust themselves, it's another thing. If you fluff up that dirt into those dusting areas, they're gonna think turkeys had just been there, and those gobblers are gonna check it out. They're almost like a big whitetail in rut, right? They're always looking for that hen. Give them spots where they know hens are gonna frequent and they're gonna come by and check it out. It's worked in the past, it works every single year. It'll work for you if you wanna try it. It just gives you one more chance of getting that turkey right next to you if you're not the best caller. Check it out, it's gonna make you more successful. It's a great way to kill a big gobbler in the spring.
So after we got the last 3 to come in, we counted up, we had the 9-man limit, we had one more person to shoot, and that was the camera guy. So I swapped places with him, we had a couple geese come in, and he realized how hard it is to shoot a goose.
Yeah. Going right now. All right, go ahead. That's
Really? So it might have been his first time. I'll give him a little break. However, we still have next year. He'll have time to get better. So when we were wrapping up the hunt, we laid the birds out. Yeah, we might have been giving the camera guy a lot of grief about missing an easy shot. However, we also picked on some other people who missed a shot they should have killed. However, it's always for the fun, camaraderie. So we're all having a good time. It was just really about being there with everyone and having a great time. And just like that, it was over as soon as it began. The guys and I started gathering decoys and we were on our way home from an epic day of goose hunting.